So you're having a nightmare about what?
Well, yeah, it's funny you should ask me about that. It's been bugging me. Like, you know how sometimes you remember something bad that you dreamed about even the next day? I feel like it follows me around a little bit. Yeah, there was this book I read, and I think that might have something to do with it, actually. It was one of the scariest things I think I've ever read in my life. And it's about this girl that lives all by herself up in the mountains outside the desert, and she's kind of sad in a way. I mean, people keep going up there and they disappear. And it's supposed to be a legend. It's some kind of true story, I guess, that's been known for centuries. This creepy girl. She lures people to their death up there, or their disappearance. Nobody ever hears from her again. So,
What's the name of this book?
what is the name of it? It's her name. It's the girl's name. It's called Amara. Amara. And I can't remember who wrote it, of course. But basically, I think whoever wrote it was just writing down her impressions of what had happened. As far as we know, as far as the legend goes, maybe somebody survived it. Somebody survived this attack, or this. They were on a hike or something, I guess. They just went out hiking one day, and they got this real eerie feeling. Everything went still, and they found this spring, this pool of water, and there they were, just kind of taking it easy and putting their feet in the water and stuff, and they got this really strange feeling that they were being watched. Well, they took off. They heard footsteps behind them. I mean, it was really, really scary for them. And they got back to the car, tore off out of there, got back to town, got back to Santa Fe, and started talking about this. And of course, nobody believed them. They just thought, you're just hearing things, or you're seeing things, or who knows what you were smoking. But then, when they talked to some old guy in some bar, he said, "Oh yeah, that's an old story. Nobody's supposed to go up there. That's been an old story for a long, long time." So anyway, I had this nightmare, of walking. There I was, just walking along this beautiful path on this beautiful day in the mountains. I usually don't hike by myself, but I was alone. And there I was walking along, and I heard something behind me, so I stopped, right? Turn around and look. Nothing there. Look up, no birds are singing, the sun goes behind a cloud. Walking along. See footsteps in front of me. Little footsteps, little kids-looking footsteps, though. Barefoot-looking footsteps. And I'm like, whoa, how can somebody hike on this barefoot? And I just got more and more this sense of foreboding, like somebody was watching me, somebody was around me. And I can't exactly explain how scary that can be when you're alone by yourself with no place that you know of to take cover or anything. I'm walking along, and I knew something was about to jump out at me. That's what really scared me. I knew there was something that was about to jump out and get me. And I woke up. I guess that's called is that called a night terror? And I know it's because of this damn book. Well, now, I've been looking around for this stupid book all day, and I can't find it anywhere. I must have mislaid it someplace, and I was only a few pages into it. And imagine that kind of effect it has on a person. Anyway, all this taken together kind of has been creeping me out,
Oh yeah. So you got 2 pages into the book, and then where were you reading it? Where you lost it?
I was out on the back porch. It was kind of a nice day. Sun was out. Sun was shining. And I got this creepy feeling reading this book. That there was somebody around me watching me. Wow. Isn't that crazy? I just now realized that. There I was sitting there, had my feet up, my beer and stuff like that, and there I am sitting and enjoying this book, and all of a sudden I get this creepy feeling, that there was somebody around me. I can't explain it. You just turn around and somebody's there. There's somebody there. You can almost hear him breathing, almost hear him talking in your ear, whispering in your ear. And yet, there's nobody there. I mean, how can a book, just this little book, have that kind of effect on a person? It's almost like something in it was trying to communicate with me, or somebody in it, this girl, was trying to communicate with me. So anyway, I remember I put the book down and I went in the house, and then I don't know, I got busy talking on the phone, doing something else, and just forgot about it. And when I went out the next morning, yesterday morning it would have been, I couldn't find the book anywhere. Where could it have gone? I searched around the yard. I mean, nobody's been back there, I don't think, to pick it up. I mean, none of the neighbors jump the fence and take stuff, so I don't know. I just don't know what could have happened to it. But I'm going to find it because I'd like to finish it. I mean, it was actually a pretty good book. Amara is the name of it.